Capricorn singles. It's terribly more. Doing your May single spread, the four pillars we call it. Um, this is the emotional, intellectual, sexual, and love, and core values and lifestyle. We look at the four aspects and going to try to find your soulmate here, pre-shuffled. And we're asking you to name a light and love so it serves the greatest good spirit. Can you give us guidance here? Show us the soulmate, the one you have in mind for our Capricorn friends here. We don't want their next ex problem, next ex wife, husband. We want the one that's right for them, like they're right for them. And we want to kind of get to know them a little bit here. Capricorn, we'll try to describe them. Maybe we'll come up with some stories that they might tell you. It's going to be them, how they are in and around relationships. How they are with their emotional aspects. Sorry, it's a little different read. It's nothing here too bad. Don't get too concerned if you see the tower or something. Doesn't really mean here what it usually does. Let me look at their intellectual too. Very interesting. Two kings. Page of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. So stop there for a moment. This will also look at their sexual and love nature, and we'll look at their core values and lifestyle over here. But with two kings, emotionally and intellectually, and they're in like the great positions. Okay, this is emotional. Cups are emotions. This is intellectual. Swords are thoughts, communication. So you have a terribly well balanced individual here, and it's really blah blah. You don't read gender, but it's hard not to see this as a man. Now, if it is a woman, it's gonna be a woman who's very assertive and um, projective. Kind of carries a lot of. I carry a lot of divine feminine energy as a man. I'm practically a girl in a lot of ways. You probably wouldn't know something by looking at me, but once you get to know me, it's like yeah, Dave's practically a girl. So it could be a woman who carries a lot of divine masculine energy about them. But this would be a person who knows their mind and they don't spend any time, who am I? Why am I here? What's it all about? Um, More likely to be the one to tell you why you're here and what's it all about. Um, Really confident person. So as you get to know them, meet them, just be a real confident energy about them. And like, I think really comfortable. It's like a dominant person. A dominant man is not a man that beats his chest and everything, talks real loud. It's a man that has this energy of just being comfortable in their own skin. And, they can be assertive when they need to be assertive. They can be emotionally available, emotionally open. They're emotionally intelligent, very much so. I mean, this person could do anything they want. I mean, when you have this kind of a mind, they have a great mind, it's a King of Swords, and they're emotionally integrated. This is kind of rare, I mean, this could be Maslow's 1% of a self-actualized individual. Now, on the bottom, in the unconscious level, with the Page of Cups here, that's kind of nice with the King of Swords. There's a sweetness to them. A lot of really intelligent people are a little hard, but there's a sweetness and a sincerity to them that you maybe don't normally find with people that are this smart and this capable. A genuine humbleness. They're genuinely humble. They don't show off their mind. And I think too, with it being a Page of Cups, and not only the sincerity comes through, but they're caring. So, like I said, they might be more likely to tell you what your purpose is and why you're here. Um, so, it would bring to their language none of the King of Swords harshness or rudeness, insensitivity. None of that would come through, especially with the King of Cups here in the emotional part and then the Page of Cups there. It would just be a kind of warm person who's intelligent and uh, confident. They're just give you a good feel. Be a great politician because I think people like this, you just sort of are drawn to them. Uh, they don't trigger you. They have a calmness about them. Um, you don't worry about just anyone meeting them would probably just instantly feel kind of disarmed. They know they're not there to bother them or something. But but this person could bring it if need be. There's no doubt, and probably at any level. And with the Five of Pentacles down here in the emotional aspect, just go look at this card. You can see pretty good here. The mother holding the child. Particularly strong relationship with the mother. God, I don't know why I got the mother's past. But they have a strong relationship with the mother. It's not bad. It's what makes them emotionally available, emotionally intelligent. You see the Page of Cups here. It's what gave them their softness, and brings to them this understanding. I think their mom was probably like a Cancer person, really loving, and emotionally available. And I think, I get the feeling they had a single mother, but it didn't. And the Page of Cups is looking back to the mother, almost like giving homage. Another thing I remember reading that sticks in mind, that there was a pretty good study done that showed that men who find their wives to be like their mothers actually stay married longer and have better relationships. Go figure. Um, so she would have been somewhat warm. They're going to talk about mom. I think they're going to talk about mom, and they'll talk about it in a really nice way. I mean, kind of get to doing homage to her. That's why I think like she's passed. The mom is passed, and that really hurt him. I'm crying now. That could have been recent. I don't know. You know, let's look at their sexual. The Emperor, the Three of Pentacles. This is their lifestyle core values. The Page of Wands and the Three of Swords. Okay, guys, skip over the sex for a minute. Huh. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I've just got I don't know I got COVID or a flu or something, but boy, allergies, baby. Been a day. That's why I'm here, not the beach. I just can't even make it over there. So, Capricorns, your person, Ace of Wands and the Three of Swords. Um, in terms of lifestyle, they're kind of wide open. I think. I think they might roll with whatever it is you want. Like if you want to go out a lot, they might go out a lot. If you want to stay home, they might stay home. Um, with an Ace of Wands here, they could be in sales. It's fire energy here. Um, they could be an inspirational speaker. They could be a writer. They could be a counselor. They could write about counseling. They could be a counselor with an advanced degree that manages an entire program for some organization. And I think with the Three of Swords, they've probably known failure a little bit. If you're looking down here, so much different. Look at the energy of your kings and the emperor. My God, man, king, emperor, and the Ace of Wands. Like they're willing to take action. This is someone too. I think with the Ace of Wands, they're willing to help. Like if they see someone broke down on the road, they're probably going to be the one to stop and say, "Hey, can I help? What's going on?" They might look under the hood. They might figure it out. They're the kind of person, they're walking in the building, there's a piece of trash on the ground, and there's a trash can, and they're going to pick it up without thinking about it, throw it in the trash can. They're a can-do person. They can get things done. You know, when I used to work, it drove me nuts. You know, there were can-do people and can't-do people, and you always know who they are. You never go to the can't-do people. You go to the can-do people because they'll figure it out, and that they're like that. You know, but I think they've known losses in their life. They may have had a lot of. Uh, they may have to have their own businesses and stuff, and uh, maybe that doesn't really bother them that much. Like if it doesn't work out, they just start again. They're definitely someone that can pick themselves up and go on. Like, well, they're indomitable. That's what that is too. And this would be in terms of career and stuff. So I say, in terms of the house, they just roll with it. They're very strong, and maybe they don't have an opinion whether you live here or there or in that kind of house or to have this kind of decor. Um, that's not going to matter to them. And then sexually, you know, there's a real dominance here. This is your person. They're nothing toxic, okay? We're not doing this reading to take them apart like that. But nobody's perfect. I'm not saying they're perfect. Um, they may have a sense too as you get to talk to them. It's like their childhood may have been impoverished too, I should say, because you know the mom they may only had the mom. Maybe they weren't dirt poor, but they struggled a little. And maybe that's kind of been a theme in their life. Like they keep trying, but they keep having problems, which got to be frustrating for them because they must have all the tools to succeed. But with the ones, they might like to take chances. That's definitely not a 9 to 5 thing here. This is like an entrepreneur or something type of person. And it's almost like they're willing to start something, almost like knowing it might fail. They just don't care because they're more focused on, well, what if it doesn't fail? And a person like this, eventually they're going to hit it because if it fails, they're going to climb back up on the horse and they're going to go again. And if it fails, they're going to climb back up and go again. If it fails, they're going to eventually make it. They've probably got some maturity to them. Definitely pass first Saturn return. Definitely an adult. They take care of themselves. No problem there. They take care of you. Now, emotionally, it's Venus energy. Let's talk about that. Aries would be an Aries Venus, and they could have a Taurus Mars, I think. So look for Aries Venus and a Taurus Mars in their natal chart here. And with an Aries Venus, remember this is your soulmate, this is your person. You tend to take, you just isolate it. What I can say by itself. The tendency is you look for someone that can help you. Like you don't take a partner to help them. That's what I do. You take a partner because you see that they can be an asset to you, and it's not really bad. There's this honesty about Aries energy, and and Aries and Capricorn go together well. By the way, I think it's one of those matches that kind of work. I mean, you're both kind of ambitious, you know. But this would be a classic match. This would be a classic Aries. It could be an Aries person because with this one, like they'd be exactly the ones to keep the fool, keep taking the chance, taking the chance, taking the chance. And whereas with the Capricorns, you're more about like slow and steady and climbing the mountaintop. But I think like too, what this says is once they decide that you're for them, they're going to be very steady and they're going to work with this collaboration with the Three of Pentacles here. So sexually, they're going to definitely want you to be happy. They're going to make sure you get yours. They're not going to be selfish like you might think the Emperor to be. But they might be kind of set sexually in how they are, and I think they're going to like to toys. Maybe some bondage and discipline and stuff. And this Three of Pentacles, I think they got a closet or a drawer where they keep their stuff. So that might be fun. Again, it's not bad. This is your person, guys. And I hope, Capricorns, that gives you some ideas for May 2021 about your person. Let me know. I really appreciate your feedback. Give us a like. It's easy. Good karma. And I appreciate all hell out of everybody subscribing. That's helping a lot. I really want to get to 1,000 so we go live. Uh, appreciate it, guys. Thank you.